Today we are going to make a game that I'm titling Germination. And what I want it to do is, when we play this game, I want our character to have to run away from germs that just keep germinating and more keep spawning and appearing, and they keep attacking him. And if he touches them, he might lose a life, and if he hits too many of them, then that's game over. And the point of the game is to get the highest score possible within a time, let's say. Now, we're going to be using clones today, which is something that are a little bit difficult, but once you get used to them, they're quite easy. So let's begin. I've got a new Scratch program open here. Let me close this stuff off. And I'm just going to use a Scratch cat, but you really can use anything you want. And I'm going to set his size to 25 and just move him a bit out the way. I'm next going to create a little germ, and I'm going to make this germ... The color won't matter too much later. I'll just make it a blue one. And a circle right in the middle. There we go. And that is very big for our germ. We might actually just set that size down to 30. That's a bit better. Alright, and there's our germ. And we want our germ to be moving around the page and attacking our cat. Well, not directly attacking it, but just he's going to try to get out their way. So let's start by making some controls for our character to move around. We have made these before. I'll just do them a bit quicker. When the flag is clicked, forever, and if, and then we want to say we need to change X and we need to change Y, and we need when key space is pushed. We need a few of these. Okay, and we need 2 of these. And we'll say, because it's X, right, left, up, and down. Now, if that was too quick for you, make sure you pause the video after I do this negative bit. There we go. Alright, pause the video and copy that code. If I push play now, my character moves around. He moves quite fast too, which we're going to need. Alright, great. Now let's go over to our sprite 2, which is our germ. And we're going to have our germ moving around. So let's say when the flag starts, we are going to forever create a clone of myself. And when I start as a clone, we also need to put a wait 1 second in here, otherwise it's going to make too many clones too fast. So we'll say forever create a clone. So what this will do is it'll start making a clone of this sprite every 1 second. When that clone starts, here's what's going to come out. To make it a bit more interesting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say go to random position. So when it first starts, it's going to go somewhere different. So we won't know. Stop that. So when we first start, it's going to go to a random position. And then we're also going to tell it to hide. So we don't want to see the original one. The original one's going to be gone. We don't know where it is, which is great. Now we say when we start as a clone, we want to forever... And just for now, why don't we say, well, we need a show first, don't we? So we can actually see it. So we'll say show, and then forever, I want it to just bounce off the walls. Okay, if it touches the edge, it'll bounce. Let's see what happens. He's not doing anything. And that's because I didn't tell it to move. Let's put a move in there as well. Here we go. There we go. He's moving. They're bouncing. Now, they're not moving really great. They're just going across and across. Let's add some random into there. So let's add a point in direction. So we've got a point in direction. What should we use? Let's say point in direction, and we'll make it a random number between 0 and 360. So now it should just be going all over the place. There we go. Alright, the germs are spawning. Now we don't actually see where that first germ is spawning from. So that might be nicer as well to see that. Let's show him. See, they're all coming out of that germ. So why don't we get that germ to move as well? So to make that germ move, we'll put... Let's put a move 10 inside that germ, and the same thing, and just copy that. Alright, now he's moving around. He's not moving much, is he? That's because the wait 1 second's in there. I might put it outside the wait. This would be better. Alright, let's start again. Alright, he's kind of going all over the shop here, isn't he? So we'll put that there. That's better. Alright, let's see. Oh, we did an edge bounce on him too. We are getting there. Let's say if touching edge bounce. There we go. Now he's going to be moving around and he's spawning off all these different ones. And what we might do, just to make it a little bit more fancy, let's make him change color. So we know he's the 0 germ. So change color by 25. Hey, there he is. Okay. Now this is pretty tricky at this point. Why don't we make it so they spawn at a different rate? We'll say between 0.25 and 3 seconds. So it won't be too crazy now, hopefully. And you can see, as each one updates, you can see the color of it change. But the original patient is still a patient. Original germ is that one there, bouncing around. Cool, I like that. So we've got our germs moving. What we should do, just to make it a little bit easier for the player, is add a little barricade in. So I'm going to grab this and I'm not going to use blue. I'm going to make it, let's keep that max. I'm going to make it a yellow barricade. I'll put it, oh, not like that. I'll put one there and one there and maybe one there. Oops. And let me just move these around a little bit. Alright, so now there's at least a little bit of room for the player to sort of duck between. And we just need to make our germs not want to touch those. Now there is no just bounce option away from those. You'll see at the moment the germs just go straight through them. But what we could say is if forever, oh, we just put it in here actually. If touching, and it's sprite 3 that we made, I'll put it at the top here. If touching sprite 3, and we're just going to tell it to turn around essentially, point in direction 180. Let's see if that works. It went straight through it. Our main one's going straight through it. These ones are bouncing around. And I don't like how they're very static like that. They're just going straight on it. Why don't we add a little bit more random to it? We'll use an operator and we'll say plus, and then we'll pick a number between 1 and 90. Let's go negative 90 to 90, so it could go anywhere. So 180 plus. Alright, let's see what happens now. I like that. They're going all over the place now. Except for the main one, who's kind of going everywhere. I like that. And we might do something special that if you touch this one here, it gives you a life. Yep, let's do that. So we've got our main character. Oh, actually, we'll see. Yeah, we can do that by adding it in here. We'll just make a variable first. So we'll call this variable lives. And we'll say, when we start, we'll set lives to 3. Then we need to say if, put that in there, that underneath. If touching sprite 1, we're going to change lives by -1. And what I'm going to do is just copy that code there, get rid of that, and put it in here. If touching sprite 1, change lives by just 1. See if that works. Alright, so, oh, that just took all my lives away, but I guess we can just test it out. There we go, that works. Okay, cool. So that gives us more lives. Great. Yep, definitely gives us more lives. Let's go to our sprite and we'll say here, if, and forever, if lives is less than 1, if lives is less than 1, and we need to make it when we start, and we need to put lives in there. If lives is less than 1, then we're just going to stop all. Alright. So, let's grab a bunch already over. If lives is less than 1, stop all. And what I might also do is say if lives is greater than 50, then we don't have anything to do yet. So say you win. Alright, so the aim of the game is to get more than 50 lives. Here, just to be really mean on the player, I might make it go up by 5, but then I'm also going to make it go to a random position. So if I play that now and I get it, it runs away. Okay, I'm on 11 lives. I don't know where it's gone. I'm dead. Alright, so you can see we're starting to get a bit of a game here. I might actually do that with the clones as well, so it doesn't just completely destroy you if you hit one. So if I hit this clone here, he just runs away. I like it. And I need to make it so the character can't go through those barricades too. So for that, I'll say we can just put it in here. If, no, we actually need to put it in here. Let's say, so I need to put it underneath. I'm going to say, just there. If touching sprite 3, I need to change Y by 10. Let me just make sure that works. Yep, there you go. So I can't go through it anymore, only on that direction. So I need to do the same for above. So this needs to go in there. This needs to be negative. So essentially what I'm saying is if you push the up arrow, we're going to move by 10. However, if you're touching the sprite, we're going to go by negative 10, so 0. So it just gets stuck. And I'm just going to move that out for a second. I'm going to copy that one. Move that, copy that one, put it there. And then this one, that needs to go in there though. Oh, there's a bit of a dog's breakfast now. There we go, that's good. That's good. By 10. There we go. If you need to catch up there, just pause that, see if you can get it. Let me test it works. I can't go through them at all. Perfect. Oh, come here. I'm on 12. This is pretty good. I see the trajectory. Got him. 19. Nope. Yep. 25. I kind of want to test if it works, but I can't see. Can't see. Oh, there he is. He's taking a while to come back. 31. So whenever he's disappeared, whenever he disappears, he's not spawning new ones, so it's easier. There he is. 41. 46. I just need one more. Don't know if I got it there. And there it is. 46. One more. Hey, it works. You win. And then we should probably do a stop all. Stop all. Okay. Now it'd be kind of cool to make this 2-player. So there's 2 of you trying to get all the lives. So what I might do is I might, well, I can't just duplicate. Oh, I can. Let's duplicate this cat. However, this one we're going to just say change color by 25 when we start. So if I push play, that didn't change color. 50. There we go. So when we start, why is it not doing it? What if I just put it in there? Play. That is very strange. Let me just try to put it by itself. Run. There you go. That works now. Alright, so that's the green, blue. Is it blue or green? That's that cat. Alright, so he's made. So we need to change the controls for him. So what are we going to use instead? Well, why don't we go, instead of being right, we'll go D. Instead of being that, we'll go A. Up, we're going to go W. And then down, we'll go S. And let's see if it works. So play. I'm getting nothing from either of my cats here. What have I done? Ah, I've put the stop all in the wrong spot. There we go. Nope, I think the stop all is in the wrong spot there too. Alright, let's go. There we go. There's a stop all. So you can see we've got two cats going around here. Only that one's lives changed when it went straight through this one. So if we go to this cat here or here, we can say if touching sprite 1, change lives by 5. We can just duplicate that, put it there, and say if touching sprite 4. But why don't we go variable and we'll go lives P2. So that's player 2. And we'll say change player 2 lives. And then this one here, we'll go and just put that under there. If touching sprite 4, change P2 lives by -1. And then here we'll say if lives is less than 50, we'll say if P2 lives, and here we'll say if P2 lives. And instead of stop all, because I don't want to stop everything, stop other scripts in this sprite. Let's see what happens now. Well, his life started at 0, so he can't move. So I'm also going to add in there a hide. And then I just need to set his lives to, what do both get? 3. Set lives to 3, and that should be lives 2 to 3. Alright, run. He is hidden. Why is he hidden? Because I need to put a show in to start. Alright, we're getting there. Let's go. Alright. I don't think I did that with the main cat. Alright, so it stopped, but it didn't hide first. So let's do it again. I think the main cat, he has the same issue. So stop in the script and hide. Right, let's see if that wins. I didn't show. Let's see if that works now. Alright, we're just leaving both out. In fact, I'll try and destroy this cat. Alright, the other cat's gone, which is good. And this one, 0, he's gone too, and the game keeps going. That's totally fine. I could actually fix that. Yeah, let's fix it. I'm going to say, and this will be the last thing we do. I don't want the video to go for too long. We're going to say forever if, and there's a good chance to use operators here. We use an and. If, we need 2 equals, like that. Actually, don't like equals. Let's go less than. less than, and less than. We'll say if lives and if lives 2 are less than 1 and less than 1. So if both of these things are true at the same time, then we're going to say stop all, which is under events. No, it is under control. Stop all, and there we go. All right, I'm going to test this out. Let's see if it works. Hang on, I see that sprite, but not that sprite. Why don't I see that sprite? Let's play again. There we go. Play again. So let's just say that both players end up losing. One's gone. This one, he's still trying. His lives are not going down for some reason. That didn't work. Then it did work. What's going on here? Okay, that one worked and that one worked, but it didn't stop all. Maybe I'll put that on the germ. Let's try it one more time. Alright, there's one gone. The next one. Hey, that worked. Okay. So I need to be on the germ. Alright, so let me click each one so you can see the code. I'll zoom out a little bit too. So it did get a little more complicated on this one. Where's the code for this one? Let's go up. No code on that sprite, that's nice. And there's a little bit of code for that one. Now the last thing that I'd like you to do on this one is make an intro screen called Germination, and you click a button and it starts. We don't need a game over screen. I mean, both players see when it stops and they lose, that's fine. But I do want an intro screen that there's a button to click on, just like in our previous video. So thanks for watching this one. Hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one.